All right, they were cleaning all the scaffolding out earlier, so the interior is cleaned out. What do you think, Lori?
Looks open.
It's
right
open,
now. It
right?
doesn't look like it. It looks like the wall is right here, but
I know.
the field is open.
But now the inside is all cleaned out. The next thing they're going to do is they'll put all the braces up because the roof will be cement as well. So they'll be pouring that here probably the next 2 or 3 days, I would think, somewhere around in there.
And just to think, they started this 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. And in 3 days, they're going to pour the roof.
Yeah, so they've been working pretty hard, especially in this heat.
I don't know how they do it.
Brutal. All right, it is hot. I was just doing some yard work, soaking wet. It's not that hot today, really. It's around 90 degrees, but humidity is still probably about 60%. But check this out. Building is going up quick. So we're gonna go take a look on the inside. I think the girls are in there actually. They should be ready to pour the roof here in the next couple of days because they've got the roof structure up. Hi, ladies.
Hello. We're all like sweaty and everything. We're hiding behind the post.
Hi, Vero. They don't want to be on camera, but as you can see, the roof support is in. They're getting the forms for the roof done, and they will pour the cement on top of that. And then when the cement cures, they pull all this down, and then you have your cement roof. So
yeah,
looking good.
So right now, I know it looks pretty much dark, but obviously that's gonna be the sliding door overlooking the water, and there's gonna be the main door has a big window.
Yep.
Like I don't know how to describe it. Half window, half door.
Yep.
And then we're gonna put on the walls. I don't know how they call it in English.
Glass block.
Glass block. We're gonna.
Yeah, there's gonna be some glass block along that wall there.
That's because that's the side of the neighbor and also the side of the street, so we don't want anybody to see in, and nobody cares about seeing out that way either. So.
Yeah, and that's where the sun comes from the majority of the time here.
Yes.
So if it gets too much, south wall. If you get too much window there, then the summer heat will just be brutal. So this helps with the summer heat.
And the other wall, that's the only one, is not gonna have any windows. Well, the bathroom will have the window, but this is gonna be the cabinetry, kitchen, all the stuff.
Yeah, all that's gonna go over on this wall here.
That wall over there.
So small studio apartment, but it's gonna be lovely.
I mean, it's small, but it feels spacious. I mean, coming from an RV,
yeah,
feels spacious.
Well, yeah, but it's gonna be like basically a hotel room with a kitchenette in it.
Yes. That's a good description.
Well, I guess that's kind of exactly what it is.
Oh my God, we're so sweaty.
Oh,
it's so
just
humid.
brutal.
It's so humid.
But it's really, like I said, not that hot. It's probably, what, 90 degrees today? Something like that.
It's not hot. It's just humid.
But the humidity is pretty brutal.
But
how do we get up on the top so we can see up there?
I don't know how the guys do it. Your ladder is
My ladder's around the corner, so I think I might have to get that and go up on top. All right, climbed up my little ladder here, and this is what it looks like up on top. So they will have a form that go up, I don't know, somewhere around in here, and then the cement gets poured up on top of this, and that will form the cement roof on this. Obviously, they still have some filling in to do up here, but we should be able to pour the roof in the next couple of days, and we will have an enclosed structure. And then this isn't quite the view from up on top, but you get the idea. Not bad, especially out this way. It's just a beautiful, beautiful view out just to the northeast of us. And then of course up in that direction there, that view will never get blocked up in there because of the homes that are beside us. And then right next to us here, that is an arroyo, so there's a big drop off there, like a 30-40 foot drop. Pretty cool. And to think, I don't know, week and a half, I guess going on 2 weeks ago now, there was no building there. Pretty crazy.
Tomorrow.
Wow, today they've got a little bit further on the roof. They've got the bathroom is done. The entire roof's done by the looks of it. So I'm assuming they're just working on the rebar reinforcements and stuff up top, because this is pretty much ready. I see a couple of spots up here that they may have to fix so that the concrete doesn't come down through, but I'm sure they know how to do that. Looking good in here. I'm sure up on top we'll go up and see if maybe there's rebar up on the top. Yeah, you can actually see the rebar rail up there. This doesn't look safe. I loaned them my ladder, but let's see if we can go up here without breaking my head. Oh yeah, there we go. You see everything up here coming together. And then they'll, here they're gonna put a form up on the side here, and then they'll just fill that all in with cement, and that'll form the cement roof. Pretty cool.
The next day.
Ready to. Getting ready to pour the roof. Awesome, awesome. We'll have a roof in the next couple of days. Probably by the end of today. Yeah, so they've got the roof ready. Looks like they're gonna pour tomorrow. Pretty wild. I'm not understanding the styrofoam, but we'll find out. It makes something to do with the roof being lighter, using less concrete. I don't know. Very strange. Insulation could be up.
The next morning.
Ooh, look at that. It's getting taller now. Buenas tardes. It's late. It's tarde. All right. Let's wander up here and see what we can see. They are in the middle of this, so it's not going to be pretty, I don't think. They are. This is what the rooftop deck will look like from up here. Very nice. Beautiful views. So I think Lori is going to have them. I think she was going to have them do one more, but I don't think she needs to. I think she needs to come up here and see this. I think it's more than enough. She didn't think that this 80 centimeters was going to be tall enough as far as for safety, but it comes right up to my hip. I mean, for you to fall off of the roof, you'd have to be quite the knucklehead, and hey, you know, natural selection. We're in Mexico. They they build all kinds of dangerous stuff like that, and no signage, and just if you fall off, it's your fault. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I don't think we need to go up another one, because then if you're sitting here in a chair, you're gonna have to be way up in that chair to be able to see out. But the way it is, I think we can sit in just a normal chair and it's fine. And I don't think it's that low, so I need to get her up the ladder so that she can see that. You can see the next door neighbor now. This place here, man, they've done a lot of work on this in the last couple of days. They've got it all cleared, and you can see they're starting to mark off what looks like might be the house over on the other side, and the guys are down there getting their work on. So yeah, they're getting that done too. Awesome, awesome.
72 hours later.
Still very much a construction site here, but they've got the outside plaster going on, so things are looking pretty darn good. This is just the first skim coat, and then after that they'll put a smoother coat on, and then we'll get it painted. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna come out and take a look at what the guys have got going on. And you can see they've got some more of the stuff up on the outside. You can see that they've got the first skim coat on. Anyways, they'll smooth that out a little bit more, but it is done all four walls on the outside, and
They still need to do the second story.
they still need to do the second story on this side. Or the, yeah, not the second story, but the upper part of the roof. And then most of the supports are out, but they haven't completely pulled out the supports for the ceiling yet. And they will do that here in a couple of days. But getting close.
Eventually.
We've got the spots for the glass block there, ready to rock and roll. That's all nice. And I believe they've got all the stuff on top, the first coat on the top, or the last coat on the top, I should say, the finish coat. This still has one more coat to go yet. The electrical is started inside, electrical box is in. As you can see, even at this time of night, there's a decent amount of light in here. And then because it's a small space, just 1 or 2 lights up here will be great, but I think there's like 6. How many lights do we have?
5 plus the fan with the light.
Oh, okay. So we'll have plenty in here. Even the bathroom still has some light in it. It didn't used to have those 2 things in. We added it. It's got the window and then the 2 pieces of glass block, but as you can see, it's pretty dark in there. But out here, yeah, still quite a bit of light with just the glass block that'll be up there. And then of course we'll have sliding glass door here, a door there with some windows in it. So there'll be plenty of light in here. We came out to check the progress on the wall. Check this thing out. Much smoother now. You can see that finish is much, much better. The difference in the finish from this side to that side, I don't know how much of that you'll be able to see on camera. Pretty hard. But this here is extremely rough. And then the other side is very, very smooth. When you come around here, well, you'll be able to see a color difference. Much smoother. Amazing. They've got all the walls up on the top done. They don't have the base isn't done yet, but all the texture is done up on the side walls. And then of course here on the outside walls. This wall here is not done yet, and neither is the far wall. So yeah, but the roof is done, Lori.
The roof is done.
Yep.
Nice. And they put the electric box where the breakers are gonna go in. So, and that's a massive one for
Yes.
the small space.
The breaker box is done.
Yeah.
And check that out. So I don't know if I've shown the inside since the roof is down, but I think so. I think I've shown all of this. Yeah, the breaker box is there, and obviously the supports are all down off the roof. So here when they do, I'm sure anywhere when they do a cement roof, in between you can see those white squares. All of that is styrofoam, and it helps to insulate better, because if you just have the entire roof cement, that's basically how an oven is made. So they put that in there to help with insulation and cool down. And then all of these are heavily reinforced supports with a lot of rebar. So then they'll skim coat more cement over top of that, and that's how they'll finish that all off. Pretty cool. But yeah, they haven't done any of the inside yet, except for you can see where the glass blocks are gonna go. That's finished in there on this side. Those are finished in there. They'll put the glass block in there and then finish that all up. But yeah, everything's coming right along. Electrical boxes in where the kitchen is gonna go and stuff. You've got your plumbing for your sink in that. There's gonna be a washer dryer here, and that's the stuff for the washer dryer unit. So yeah, everything's coming right along. We've got the roof getting done. You can see how smooth they can get that cement. It is incredible. Wow. Amazing looking. I'm gonna check on Jose, the guy who's doing the interior walls. It's a nasty day. Look at the sky up there. Woo. Pretty crazy looking. So it's just starting to sprinkle. So I think we're probably gonna get a little bit of rain, but usually it's not that much here. But check out the sky over here. Looking a little bit nasty. So let's go over here, check in on Jose. You can see the neighbor's place there. They're rocking on that. Look at that. Hola, hola, Jose. Ah, looking good. Muy bien. So you can see this is called yeso. And you can see how it's nice and smooth. So you can see it right there. The thickness of it adds a little bit of insulation, and that's how you get the smooth walls inside of a cement building down here in Mexico. Pretty cool. And this is Jose, he's the maestro here. So he's the one making it all happen. Same thing on the ceiling, you see it's all smooth. Very, very cool. Awesome, awesome.
72 hours later.
All right, after our turtle watch this morning, come back and the yeso guy is supposedly done with the inside. So now we just need to paint, really. Well, they've got to put the windows in, obviously, and get that stuff in. Not windows, it's actually glass, but this yeso stuff is like super, super smooth. It's very much like sheetrock, you know. So this stuff feels very, very much like sheetrock. Pretty cool. And it gives a little bit of a insulation as well.
It's pretty thick for the insulation part of it. And you can see on the side of the outlets how thick it is.
Yeah, and that goes in a little bit behind the outlet as well because the outlet stuck out. So very, very cool. But you can look here on the doors where you can see the finish on the corner. How well done that is. Oh, here, maybe on this side where we're not direct sun. So you can see the finish on the corners is pretty incredible. Very, very well done. Awesome. Cool.
And this guy has been doing this for 45 years.
Yeah, not very long,
So it doesn't
right?
get any better than that. He has experience of doing this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I wonder if we have to sand it at all or we just paint it. Like this is it, we paint. I don't know. Do you know that? Do we have to sand it at all before we paint it?
No, it's already sanded. Now it's just paint.
No, okay,
He
cool.
just does the whole product. He does the whole, like on map and board, then just like smoothing it out.
Huh, cool.
It's just paint.
Yep, starting to put the paint on now. That's what I'm talking about. All right, gonna have a look at what they've got going on over here. I have no idea what week it is. Week 5, 6, 7, I don't know, who knows. But they've got the coat of paint on. The primer is on, so looks completely different now. Check that out. Like I said, that's just the primer, so
Well,
it is not just one coat of primer, yeah. And they've also got some stuff going on in here. So let's check that out. They're starting to get the counters and stuff done. We're gonna do all of the counters and things and with cement as well. And then they'll put a cement countertop on there. So yeah, very cool.
And the patio has been poured.
And the patio has been poured, so you can see that out here as well. And the big ass columns. And they will have the, of course, the palapa on top of there. But yeah, looks good. Very cool. What do you think, hon?
Coming along. Exciting.
Did you know that was gonna go flat and then up and over?
Yeah, because here's where we're gonna put a washer dryer, a combo. So it's higher than the countertop because it's not like the smaller that goes under the countertop is very, very small in size. So the larger size, you have to build it higher.
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
I thought it was you were having it flat all the way across.
I wish I could. I wish I could, but no.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And then sink obviously there.
Yeah, it's already here.
And then what's here? Stove.
It's
We'll go
only,
here.
50 centimeter. That I think is 20 inch, something like that. So it's a 4-burner, but it's a small one.
All right.
And counter.
Counter space. Cool. Cool. Coming right along.